Hello guys, Messenger F back was giving some more Pokemon Battle Revolution. It's time for Crystal Colosseum Rank 8. We have another person here looking to enter the World's Greatest Trainer Tournament. They heard about the last one and hope that they'll be able to win the glory of the tournament coming soon. We have Wallace, ladies and gentlemen, a powerful gym leader from the Hoenn region, willing to show that the Hoenn gym leaders also have what it takes to become #1. Will his ferocity with his water types be able to hold true? Time will tell. But he's here to put on a show for us all today, as he goes up against Taurus Jose, who seems to have a few legendaries up their sleeve, hoping to bring him down.
Crystal Colosseum, tournament battle, first match.
Beltrits are great. Viva Poketopia.
Weavile comes out first against what looks to be Kyogre, who brings a rain with its very existence. This could prove very valuable to his team, as it seems to be scarfed and goes for the water spout, and that's gonna wash the Weavile away. Weavile is down. Who will next Pokemon be to fight against the threat that is Kyogre? Next comes out Entei, a fire type. Not too sure if that was the wisest choice, or maybe they don't have any other option, as again another water spout comes through. Connecting with the Entei, and that's gonna bring them down. Wallace already starting off with a powerful showing to show why he was champion of the Hoenn region. Out comes Regice. Will he be able to do something against Kyogre? Kyogre goes for another water spout. With that, Regice is going to take some fearsome damage, but it might just hold on and goes for a double team, hoping to get the Kyogre to miss. But will Regice be able to make a comeback? Will he be able to fight 1 versus 3? I doubt it, as Water Spout will connect once again, and down goes the bulky Regice. Wallace showing a powerful dominance over the battlefield already in Battle 1. How far will he get?
Enough traveling, I'm going home.
The young challenger seems disappointed that Wallace's team was too much for them. However, next up is leader in training Tori, also possesses similar Pokemon. This is very interesting, folks. I wonder why. Maybe they know each other, maybe they're friends. Time will tell. Incoming with Battle 2.
This is a quiet Colosseum. This is perfect for training.
As they lead off with Garchomp.
Softly lit by the glow of the crystals. The stage is set.
Garchomp goes for a sandstorm, setting up some weather.
A sandstorm is brewing in the Colosseum.
But Ludicolo responds with its own rain dance to remove the sand. That's going to allow it to outspeed the Garchomp here. Wallace showing that he plans to bring the rain and wash his opponents away. Ludicolo goes for the Ice Beam. It connects. And Garchomp goes down. Fortunate for the leader in training here. She's going to need to be quick on her feet if she wants to stop Wallace, who also takes pride in entering contests and showing the beauty of his Pokemon and battling style. But out comes Registeel here. Ludicolo goes for a Rain Boosted Surf. It's not super effective, but he does a solid amount of damage. Registeel comes in with a superpower here. It does a solid chunk, but Ludicolo holds on. But that is going to lower the attack of the Registeel, making it harder to keep up with the superpower it just used.
It's pouring rain in the Colosseum. I wonder
Ludicolo goes for another surf.
Nicely done.
As Registeel manages to hold on with a smidgen of HP. Another superpower coming through, but it's going to be weaker than the last due to losing some attack, as Ludicolo is brought down to half. Fortunately with that, it's guaranteed over for the Registeel here. Ludicolo is dancing in the rain. Ludicolo opts to go for a Giga Drain to get some HP back. And bring down their Registeel. He's too weak to hold on despite being a resistant move.
It went down.
With that, Registeel falls, and the trainer is down to their last Pokemon. The rain, however, has disappeared from the battlefield. This could be their chance as they switch in Giratina, a legendary Pokemon. However, Rain Dance comes through from Ludicolo again, who seems faster already.
Giratina.
As Giratina seems to have vanished from the battlefield. Where did it go? What's it doing? Ludicolo will have to try and find out. Tries to go for a Giga Drain, but unfortunately it will not connect as the invisible Pokemon comes out of the shadows with a Shadow Force.
Complete destruction.
That brings down Ludicolo after its fierce battles. Already claiming 2 Pokemon, it is unable to claim a third. However, out comes Whiscash now.
Is getting closer by the minute.
As Giratina goes for the Toxic. That's gonna put Tremor on a timer. As the Whiscash sets up her Dragon Dance.
Its stats rose.
Makes itself stronger. But unfortunately that poison is going to start ticking away.
Whiscash seems to be in pain.
Whiscash goes for another Dragon Dance here.
The blue corner.
Wallace has clearly brought this along to deal with those pesky electric types that may threaten his water type Pokemon. Giratina vanishes.
The damage caused by
As
poison
Whiscash's
slowly
poison
increases.
increases to hurt.
Battle has reached its final stage, and the tension is peaking.
However, it goes for a third one, knowing it can't hit the opponent. Hoping to get powerful enough to retaliate once it reappears. Giratina comes through with Shadow Force. Already claimed Ludicolo. Will it bring down Whiscash?
That hurt.
No, it will not, as Whiscash seems too bulky and holds on. The rain has disappeared, but it doesn't really matter at this point, as Whiscash can't even hit this thing super effectively with water type attacks due to its dragon typing.
By the minute.
Whiscash finally responds, hitting an Earthquake at +3. Will it be enough? No, it won't, as it does barely any damage to the Giratina.
Giratina.
Giratina vanishes again. This poison is going to slowly whittle away this Whiscash. It doesn't seem to have long left. Whiscash goes for a bounce here, hoping to avoid the attack.
Red corner attack.
Giratina comes in with the Shadow Force,
Is bouncing
and
back.
unfortunately misses.
Missed.
Will Whiscash be able to hold on for one more strike? No, it will not, as poison seems to take it down.
The damage from poison.
Wallace is down to his last Pokemon here, the Giratina proving to be trouble. However, he fights back with a legendary of his own, bringing out Kyogre and bringing the torrential rain to the battlefield.
The last Pokemon from each team will take the field. Both corners are
Kyogre goes for an Ice Beam. It connects.
Such
But Giratina holds on. And goes for an Aura Sphere. It does a decent jump, but it's not enough. Kyogre remaining strong. By lots of things, this trainer who put up a valiant fight will fall here. As out comes Ice Beam. That Giratina is down.
It went down. The results are in.
Well, it's showing that he doesn't just need to rely on Kyogre anymore. He also has other Pokemon in his arsenal that could do well, as he managed to bring down 2 of the opponent's Pokemon before Kyogre had to even be brought out. Next up is Future Girl Carla. Is she from the future? Does she know something that we do not? She's called forth a bunch of legendaries here. What will they do?
This is what the future looks like. This is a futuristic fight.
Kyogre is up against an Umbreon. We all know how bulky this menace can be.
This is an important battle for both
But
trainers.
Kyogre goes for the water spout. Will he be able to withstand the attack in the rain?
And the curtain is up. The blue corner
It will as Umbreon holds on.
a big hit already.
It responds with a screech. Now I'll bring down the defensive of Kyogre. However, not doing any damage. Will it be all for nothing as Kyogre is definitely faster than this Umbreon? It just simply cannot keep up. Water Spout connects. And down Umbreon goes.
It couldn't take it. It's down.
Well, it's proven he belongs in this tournament so far. However, he's up against a Mewtwo now, thought to be the world's strongest Pokemon. Will it withstand the fury of Kyogre as it goes for a Water Spout?
By water spout.
And Mewtwo goes down, unable to withstand the attack.
Jolteon is
Next out comes Jolteon. Will its electric typing make a difference?
I wonder how this is
Unfortunately, not as the Scarf around Kyogre allows it to outspeed. And Jolteon will go down here, unable to withstand the watery spout of this killer whale Pokemon.
The results are in. It's a total victory.
Well, it's bringing some serious firepower. The other trainers will surely have a problem eliminating them from the tournament. I wonder if even the last champion, myself, will be able to stand up to him. Next up is Swimming Club member Marcus, who seems to have a few legendaries of their own. Groudon and Palkia. Interesting choice. Clear spring water, pure as my heart. Out comes Groudon against Kyogre, and that's gonna dry up the rain. How unfortunate.
Wow. Giant Pokemon sure do make this Colosseum look tiny.
Wallace, however, switches out here and goes into his Ludicolo.
The stage is set. and
Groudon goes for a bulk up, increasing its attack and defense.
Its stats rose.
This could be devastating.
The situation is a bit of a stalemate. It's a mental tug of war as they anticipate.
Groudon goes first. It lands the Stone Edge.
Fierce blow. The blue corner.
It's not enough to take down Ludicolo, though, as it gets off the Rain Dance. That will remove the sun from the battlefield, turning things back into Wallace's favor.
The air in the Colosseum is tense.
Ludicolo taking advantage of the rain, goes for a rain boosted surf here. Will it be enough to take down Groudon?
Soaked by surf.
It will, as Groudon falls.
Intense blow. Milotic is sent out.
Milotic arrives on the battlefield.
Colosseum. I wonder how this is going to affect the battle.
As Ludicolo responds with a Giga Drain.
It's a direct hit.
That'll help heal it back up a bit. Keeping it in the fight. Milotic goes for a Stab Hydro Pump, taking advantage of the rain, but it's not very effective. Force Ranch resisted by Ludicolo's typing is not enough to bring it down.
Well, both corners still have a chance to win this.
Ludicolo is going to respond with a Giga Drain of their own.
Big hit.
That's going to bring Milotic down.
It went down.
Next up comes out Rhyperior.
Battle has reached its final
But
stage.
unfortunately, this is a bad matchup, as Ludicolo goes for the 4x super effective Giga Drain. Will it be enough? It will, as Rhyperior falls.
Taken down by an intense blow.
Well, it's proving to be a dominant force once again. People are going to have to watch out for this trainer during the World's Greatest Trainer Tournament.
It's a total victory for the blue corner.
How dare you defeat me? Next up is Voldon, the leader of this Colosseum, as they seem to have brought some electric types with them. Will it be enough to sway things in their favor? Who knows?
The winner of this battle will become the winner of the
Oh,
tournament.
it's a top.
This one's
The
important.
strongest power!
Interesting to see how this turns out.
Ludicolo is released against Zapdos.
From the blue corner, Ludicolo. And from the red corner, Zapdos. Here they come.
As Ludicolo switches out here, an interesting choice. Out comes Whiscash.
The stage is set.
Zapdos goes for an electric move, but the ground typing is too much for it to connect. Zapdos goes for a Drill Peck. It does solid damage, but Whiscash manages to hold on. Whiscash responds by Dragon Dancing. As it gobbles up some of its leftovers.
The air in the Colosseum is tense.
Zapdos is still fast, however. It goes for a Drill Peck. Doing some solid damage, but again, Whiscash continues to dance.
A heated battle is unfolding in the Colosseum.
Whiscash choosing to finally retaliate as it goes for a Waterfall.
A fierce blow.
It does a solid chump, but will it get the flinch? It does, preventing Zapdos from being able to react. Well, it's knowing how to use his water types well and take advantage of the situation. Another waterfall. That will surely bring down the Zapdos here.
Rushing blow.
It does as Zapdos goes down.
And out.
How will Volden retaliate?
Electivire.
He brings out Electivire.
The corner has the lead when comparing the number of remaining Pokemon.
However, Whiscash is faster, faster Drain Dances and goes for the Earthquake.
Earthquake.
That's gonna take down the Electivire, and there's no chance of withstanding the onslaught. Well, it's proven that Kyogre isn't needed here, and he's plenty strong without it.
Gallade is
Gallade comes out
Battle
next,
has reached its final stage, and the tension is peaking.
as Whiscash goes for the waterfall, hoping to possibly flinch it a bit.
A fierce blow. It's
It does a solid amount of damage, but Gallade is able to get off the Soul Stance.
Its attack rose. The battle has reached its final stage.
Whiscash chooses to bounce up in the air here,
The red corner attacks.
as Gallade goes to close combat, but there's no target to connect with,
Missed.
as Whiscash is in the air. However, it's going to land, and that will bring Gallade down with no hope of withstanding the attack due to the super effective damage. While it's proven that in this World's Greatest Trainer Tournament coming soon, he is going to be one to keep an eye on, folks. You do not want to mess with Wallace. There's a reason he's a champion of the Hoenn region. You cleared Crystal Colosseum, congratulations. 3,600 points are given to his rough career in Crystal Colosseum tournament battle. Well, I know, good to know, great time in Poketopia. And with that, I'm going to call the episode here. If you haven't checked out the previous World's Greatest Trainer Tournament, I suggest you do so. It was an amazing event where first and second gym leaders as well as many prominent trainers took part. And I can promise you it was a very interesting time. You do not want to miss it. Certain trainers you would have thought that would have gotten really far, didn't. Certain trainers that you thought wouldn't get very far, got very far. It was an unexpected turn of events, and I suggest you check it out. With that said, I'm going to call the episode here. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.
Yeah, they call me the Mad Boss, the Mad Boss, the savage with the Gyarados. As I will make you blast off harder than your last loss. Teach you a lesson like you won't bunch of lapdogs. It was fast, huh? You're mad, huh? Want me to slow it down, or would you prefer it fast?